It's not fair. Well, good morning, Small Talk. We're seeing this week that God is with us even when we're really cross. It's going to be lots of fun. We're going to be seeing more of the story of Joseph and his brothers. We're going to have lots of great activities and crafts to do too.
It's time now for our craft, and in our story today we're going to see Joseph talking with his brothers. So in our craft we're going to make our families using some sticks. In my family I have my mum and my dad, and there's me and my sister. So I got some little sticks to show the children and some bigger ones to show the parents. So you can use lollipop sticks, but if you haven't got lollipop sticks at home, you could just use pieces of card or paper to draw your family. So all you need are some sticks or bits of card and then some pens to draw them. I'm going to start by drawing my mum, and she's got brown hair, so I'm going to draw some brown hair on the top. I wonder what colour hair you have or your mum has. She's got brown hair. And then she's got blue eyes, so I'm going to give her some blue eyes. I'm going to give her a big smiley face. There we go. And then I'm going to put a t-shirt on her. My mum's favourite colour is purple, so I'm going to give her a purple t-shirt. But you can colour them however you want to. There we go. And then I'm going to put some trousers on my mum as well. She's got blue jeans on. There we go, colour them in. I'm sure your colouring is amazing. There we go. And then we have my mum. I'm going to put her in my family pot. Next, I'm going to draw my sister. My sister's older than me, so I'm going to use the slightly bigger stick. And she has really, really long hair. So I'm going to draw some really long brown hair on my stick. I wonder, do you have any brothers or sisters? Are they older or younger? I'm going to give her a nice smiley face too. And she's going to wear a dress, a nice bright yellow dress. Like a nice summer dress. There we go. And she can go in my pot as well. Next, I'm going to draw my dad. And he doesn't have any hair, so my stick doesn't need any hair. But he's got green eyes and a big smiley face. So let's give him a big smiley face. There we go. And I'm going to put some clothes on him as well. Give him a nice green t-shirt. There we go. And some blue trousers. Remember, you can use any colours that you want. You could even give your dad pink hair, or you could give your mum blue lips. They don't have to be that realistic if you don't want. You can just have fun with it. There we go. There's my dad. And my last one is me. So I'm going to give some curly brown hair on the stick. There we go. And some blue eyes, because that's what colour eyes I've got. And a smiley face too. All my family look very happy in their pot. There we go. And now, just need some clothes. I'm going to wear a nice pink t-shirt. There we go. And what about some orange trousers? I don't normally wear orange trousers, but you know, my stick person can. There we go. And there we have my family in their pot. My dad, my mum, my sister and me. I hope you enjoy making your family out of some sticks too.
Well, it's time now for our story from God's special book, the Bible. And we're going to be learning more about Joseph and his family. Well, Joseph's brothers, they were really hungry. They were hungry because there was no more corn left to make any bread. No more bread. Oh, they were really hungry. Well, Joseph's dad had an idea. He gave the brothers some money and he said, go and buy some bread in Egypt. So off the brothers went and they walked to Egypt. And when they got to Egypt, they saw a really important looking man. And so they bowed down to this important man and they gave him the money to buy some bread. Well, guess what? This important man was Joseph. And the brothers, they hadn't realised. But Joseph, he knew. He saw his brothers and he knew it was them. Well, last time Joseph saw his brothers, they'd been really unkind, hadn't they? They'd been really cross with Joseph. Can you do a cross face? They were cross because he'd got his special coat, hadn't he? And they were jealous. And they'd sold him. They'd chucked him down a well and then they sold him to people who took him as a slave. They were really mean, weren't they? Well, maybe we'd expect Joseph to be unkind to his brothers. Or do you think he's going to be really cross with them too? Well, in our story, Joseph, he's really kind to his brothers. He gives them extra bread to take home on their journey back. And so, but he didn't tell them who he was. And so the brothers, well, they marched back home. And when they next needed bread, they marched back to Egypt. And again, they gave some money over to Joseph. But this time, Joseph told them who he was. Well, the brothers, they were really scared. Oh no, last time we saw Joseph, we were really unkind and really cross at him. He's going to be really unkind and really cross with us. But God helped Joseph to be really loving, and he loved his brothers and he gave them a big hug and he forgave them. He was very kind to them. God is with us even when we're cross, and he helped Joseph to love his brothers even though they'd been really unkind to him. And God can help us too when we're cross, to be kind and love people too, because God is kind to us even when we're unkind.
So we're learning how Joseph's family came to him. Now Joseph could have been cross with him, but he wasn't, was he? So I thought one of the things we could do is, why don't we make our families? Now in my family there are 4 people, so I've got some Play-Doh and I'm going to split it into 4. So half of one is 2, and then if I split these again, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's 4 people in my family. Now I thought I should just do their faces. So the first one I'm going to do is my little girl, and here we go. I'm going to squidge her face down so it's a nice round face. I bet it takes some off to make her eyes. So let's do that again. Roll it up, squidge it down. Now she has got straight hair, so I'm going to do some straight hair. Ready? I bet you're better at Play-Doh than I am. So she often wears her hair in bunches, so I'm going to do some bunches for her hair. Do you like my bunches? Can you see them sticking up? Now, my little girl has always got a smiley face, so I'm going to do her big. She's got blue eyes, but I don't like to mess my Play-Doh around. I like it all to say the nice colours. So I'm just going to do orange, but she does have blue eyes. And she always has a bit of a cheeky smile. So I'm going to do a big, big smile on her. Oh, I'm sure you can do better than that. But that's my little girl. You see with her bunches? Now I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to do my little boy. Now he likes to play football, so I'm going to do his face. I'm just taking a little bit off, so I've got some more. So maybe you want to do some things that your family like doing. I wonder what your family like doing. Maybe they like going for a walk. Maybe they like playing in the park. So there's my little boy's face. Now, he used to have very short hair, but since we've been in lockdown, he's got very long, scraggy, sticky out hair that goes in all sorts of directions. So I'm going to do his tufty hair. I wonder if your hair's a bit tufty now. So there's his tufts. In fact, when he's playing football, he's going to have to soon have it in a bobble because it's so long. There's his hair. And then he's got brown eyes. So my little girl's got blue eyes and my little boy has brown eyes. And he too has a big cheeky grin. So I'm going to do a big cheeky grin. And he's also got very sticky out teeth at the moment. So there's his face. And what did I say he liked doing? He liked playing football. So I'm going to put a football by him. So there's my little boy and there's his football. I wonder if you can make your family. And remember that even when Joseph could have been cross with his family, he wasn't, because he knew that God was with him and God was working and using him. So we're going to have a go at a nursery rhyme today. We're going to learn a nursery rhyme called Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary. Now, contrary is just a fancy word for saying no. And whatever someone else says, they go no and do the opposite. And that's what cross means, isn't it, when we do that? So we're going to go, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Even though she's contrary, she seems to have had a nice garden, doesn't she? Shall we do that again? Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and little maids all in a row. I wonder if you can say that to your grown-up. We'll do it one more time to see if you've got it. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and little maids all in a row.
For our final song, we're going to sing Hot Cross Buns, because we've been learning about how God is with us when we're cross. Now, hot cross buns doesn't mean hot angry buns, but that they have the shape of a cross on them. Are you ready to sing along with me? Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Give them to your daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Should we sing that again? Are you ready? Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Give them to your daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Well, that's it for Small Talk this week. I hope you've had an amazing time learning about how God is always with us, even when we're cross, and about how Joseph could have been angry with his brothers, but he wasn't, because he knew that God was using him and working through all the hard things. See you next week at Small Talk. Bye!